Alright. Hello, folks. Let me test if everything's working. Alright. Hello, folks. Okay, everything's working. Is my desktop sound on? Okay. Yeah. Okie dokie! So, I didn't wake up in time to watch the special program live, so I'm just gonna be watching the whole video. But hey, that means I get to skip a lot of stuff that I don't really care, especially the events, because I'll just play it when they come out. So, let's get into it. I'm excited! I am so excited about the next tranche. So we get Skirk, we get Dahlia, and then we get more Traveler Dainsley stuff. Oh, I am hyped. I am so hyped. I have been like mixed on Natlin. I enjoyed it for the most part. Let's just say that. And I am so happy. Last patch, I was so happy that we got Mondstadt stuff back. Oh my gosh. We're gonna be in Mondstadt for a bit though, because Dahlia is here, and I can't leave him.
まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。だからよそ者なんて信用するなって言ったんじゃないか。そして救世主の誕生。運命の初期はついに役目を果たしたの。アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手。
Oh. Enjo! Please! Oh my gosh! We haven't seen that guy in ages. If that's Enjo, I'm gonna be so happy.
戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。宇宙船スリープポット。
This is taking place in Outland, I was
まさかお前がテイアットに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船
Wait.
ポット
Huh?
大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。宇宙船
The spaceship. Oh! Okay. Was this always a thing? I'm so stupid. I need to catch up on my Traveler lore. Was the spaceship here the whole time?
スリープポット？まさかお前がテイアットに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか？この数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っている。災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。彼女の存在を無視し続けたら、いつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。すぐそこにいるじゃない。
I hate that I can't recognize the name of the voices because I don't use this dub. Oh no, I don't know who's speaking on who. I don't use this dub.
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。無に帰せ。
I don't care what people say. She's cool as hell.
レックー、星々よ、静かに眠れ。はじめまして、私はダリア。セピロス教会の女祭で風神バルバトスの伝道師です。
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. He should have been Catalyst, but that's the unfortunate fate for Hydra users if they're not Catalyst in their support. Unless you're Karina, you know? Okay.
面白くなってきた。風神様のお告げです。
私の夜はここで終わる。だがお前の旅はまだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。
Who are you? Please say NPCs are all gonna look like her. Please say NPCs are gonna look like her. She is actually appealing to my eyeballs. Oh my gosh. I knew she was leaked, but I didn't think we'd get her now. Oh, she is real. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I hope that'd be wild if, like, when 6.0 drops. Is this 6. Yeah, 6.0 drops for No Cry. They do a whole NPC rehaul. That'd be insane. But you can tell, like, she's also, her hair is a lot more detailed than a lot of the other characters. Because that's just how, like, the recent 5.0 patches have been. The hair has gotten way more detailed. So it's, like, different. She looks so cute. Are we gonna fight Squirtle again? No, this is normal. No. I think we're getting a new boss.
経緯などとうの昔に消え去った貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないからいずれ本物の宇宙に逃す
I
わけに
cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past no matter
はいかないからいずれ
If there's time travel stuff, my mind's gonna be fucked. I'll return to
本物の宇宙に帰るだろう旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる
Oh, there's gonna be some timeline fucky wucky shit. A space in time for you. Master Stirk! Alright, I'll get that in a minute. I'll get all those codes later. She's very pretty. Oh my gosh. I like how she looks. Okay, her older model looked super honkai. This one looks a bit honkai. The one, like, from what I saw. And I think it's pretty cool that she kind of looks a bit honkai out of all the Genhsin characters. But, like, her first model looked super honkai. They updated it, though. She has way better proportions. And she's like a in-between height of short and tall, which is really neat. And I think that was needed, because she looked weird, a little bit off. Oh yeah, I can skip over this.
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and
Damn, she has range. Damn, she has range. She did Dahlia. Damn.
hosting with me today, we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Cat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana
That's
Sarkissian, the
guitar
voice
she
of the
was
Pyro
holding.
Archon herself, Malika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version. Woo, 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 woo. Yippee!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression, didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions.
Man, I am so sad that the travelers aren't here doing the special programs anymore. Till, like, that shit gets revolved with the VA stuff. I'm so sad.
Than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest?
right. Something about the remains of a descender, the foul.
That's still one of the funniest child clips ever. It's just been being fucking yeeted off into space.
The visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
I hope
mean,
they
that's
update this to her newer
fair.
model.
So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul Sertology.
So, Sertology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Sertology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right? But I mean, you know, the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please. I am dying to learn more about her past.
Okay, then be sure to check out her
just want-
story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will cross.
That one. That's a story quest I might actually do.
Once again, travelers will have the chance.
Oh, yeah. It's
In my mind, she's like this, you know, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's almost a sadness there.
Oh, yeah.
Skirk's combat skills are truly something special.
Alright.
First,
I get
it's
to skip through a lot of this. This won't be a long stream because I get to
worth
skip through a
pointing
lot
out,
of.
Skirk
lot of
doesn't
stuff.
use a vision. Her powers come from the abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as serpent subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add.
So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void
Thank God they gave her 2 types of battle states because, like, depending on the floor and whatnot, I might not just have. I don't have many. Well, no. I've shit on Rosaria.
you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash
Let's
powerful
go!
flashes with her
But also kind of mischievous at the same time. One
Her
thing
name's
we
Kat,
haven't seen,
that's
though,
so
is
cute.
what he... Know him a bit mischievous? Combat.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no, he's not gonna be busted. He's just gonna be Misha and Candace in a nutshell.
Hey! Thus saith the Animal Archon.
Hydra finally got a 4-star after like 3 years. She
Okay,
should
so
have been a 4-star.
Dahlia is
What?
a Hydro
Yeah,
Sword
she
user
should've.
and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield
Is
for
he gonna
his
be
teammates.
Buns?
Oh,
Probably.
it's like the
Am I gonna
shield
make it
appears in
DPS?
response to his
Hell yeah.
prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to
He's low-key probably pretty good for physical, even though physical's in the fucking dumpster. But he's like pretty good because you don't get interrupted with a shield. And I think that's pretty neat. That's pretty
increase
good.
their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after
Oh.
unlocking a specific talent,
My headset has a
Dahlia
low
can
battery.
also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location. His summon has different effects depending on
Okay. I think the worst thing is that his E is so strange. It's like, why? Who thought of that? Why would you give that to him? He's not even plunge. He's normal attack. That's the only thing I'm so confused. It's cute. Don't get me wrong. But why? Why would you give that to him?
on who comes into contact with it.
Oh.
So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel
like
them
no one's gonna
high
fucking
into
use that, like, ever, to jump. I'm so puzzled.
the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really reliable in combat, even though he seems kind
Okay,
of
that's funny that you can do that to a player regardless of their consent. That's funny.
mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards
We're not gonna get a hangout of him because they stopped doing hangouts, and I'm gonna fucking cry. They stopped doing hangouts. I want to hang out with at least some of the
Venti
cool
during the
stars.
Mondstadt interview.
I actually did those.
But at the
Never
same
done
time,
story
he's
because I
also
love
supposed to be the
hangouts
one who
way more.
communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better to spread the word of
So
Barbados.
Dahlia and Rosaria in a team, you just get permanent speed boost regardless. That's cool. What? I'm the Barber fan, and I don't know her passive.
Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww.
Aw.
Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes.
Please, Emily, be in the first half. Please, Emily, be in the first half.
In the first half of version 5.7,
The second half. I knew when they said Shenhe was also coming, it's like, she's probably gonna be first up in Skirk, but there was a chance. Oh.
and we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners.
So I'm
Plus,
definitely
the
getting
new
Skirk, I
5-star
guess.
sword,
Unless I don't get her at all
Azure
while I
Light,
pull
will
for
be featured
C6
on the
Dahlia.
weapon banner.
Yes! And in the second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning
I'm pulling for a C6 Dahlia. I wanted you to be on the same banner as him. Why?
event wishes for Malwika and Emily.
Yippee! Pretty fire.
All right, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh, okay. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence
I don't want to
that's-
get spoiled at all. Nuh-uh, I don't want to get spoiled at all for that. I'm skipping that on purpose. Let's see the quest. I knew... Okay.
that takes us back to Sumeru, where the academia has developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need to
Scaramouche. Scaramouche.
select various companion pieces
We get to see
form
who's voice
teams
acting
and
in
enhance their
Sumeru
skills
now.
as they face off against various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and
I don't know
it's
who
kind of
it
like a
is.
choose your own adventure. You can go the
Paimon.
rainforest route or the desert
Paimon won't
route.
be voice
Each path
acted.
has its own story
just
and level
realized
of
that.
difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species and use formidable opponents along the
Ooh!
And the chance to invite
Oh, I love these games.
guiding Paimon to harvest fruit.
These are my
Complete these
favorite
stages
games.
to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs
I
for your
love match
team.
3 games.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup, and of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including Primo Gems and
Oh, there's
the
a
chance
co-op
to
another game? I hate co-op games.
Completing these submissions
Oh,
can
we're
grant
fighting
buffs
together
to
for
your own
once?
entire team.
Oh, nice.
And in addition, at the beginning of each challenge, your team will be assigned random regiments
Yo,
to
I get to be
complete.
useless with
Once
my
you make it
DPS
through the
bar. I'm
final
just kidding. My
stage,
DPS
your
bar
team will
actually
receive
does damage.
additional frenzy stars based on your regiment completion status.
Yeah, someone's gonna come in with like a ceases move weekend and kill everything in 2
Yep,
seconds.
and remember
Oh.
your own entire team.
Oh, nice.
And in addition, yeah, you could,
Okay.
in theory, but I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy of co-op.
I feel like co-op is its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let the team down.
For sure. And this time, teamwork is more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
Ooh, that means whether it comes to character selection or
That's
combat
always been a thing with co-op. The health for bosses increases like depending on how many people are with you. in your
strategy,
team.
coordination is more important than ever.
Good luck, travelers. Should be a fun one. All right, now I'm very excited to announce a new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Ooh.
In
Okay,
this
okay.
event-
I'm actually, if that's the co-op, I'm actually hyped. Because I hate the co-ops where I have to go get, I don't hate the PvP co-ops or like, that aren't really PvP.
Travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as well as obtain artifact customization items for free.
For free?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
All right, each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases.
Please don't tell me those are the 3 that I've chosen. Hydra Chalupa, I can get behind.
Details now.
All right, each update will feature a
Dog, I don't have that many Dendro units.
challenge that is split into 3 phases.
Thank gosh I get to play this with Will. Oh my gosh, this is good. Like, I'm so glad I get to play this with Will. Because he has Canooch,
Each
and I
featuring
don't have
unique
any
mechanics
good
with
Dendro
5
DPS.
difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with Primo Gems, artifacts, and
Like,
valuable
literally, I had
items
to
for
break out
targeted
my
artifact
cleave
enhancement.
Okay, so
in
you
order
said
to
we'll be able
do
to farm
that for the
artifacts more
Abyss, and
freely?
I felt like ancient.
What does that
'cause
mean exactly?
Klee
It
is
means the
not very good.
artifact drops
I
aren't set in.
wish Klee would be in, like, the meta, or, like, really relevant if her ultimate just went to other people. That's literally the only change that, like, the biggest change that could happen.
Stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still farm with friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount of hours I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway, you also mentioned something about targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item,
That's all
Dust
gonna go
of
to Barbara.
Enlightenment.
Ooh. What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to
5 if you're lucky. 5 if you're lucky.
level 20.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait,
What?
really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either
Rerolls?
keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed that.
That's still into fucking too deep. It's so fun, man. Oh my god, do it to 2 defense.
Yeah, really powerful.
Not in crit rate.
Right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Plus,
Ooh.
during version 5.7, travelers will
I'm
be
not
able
bad
to
about
claim
that.
2 Dusts of Enlightenment
I've spent so much
directly
money
from
on
their
this game,
in-game
man.
mailbox
I'm gonna
after
jump
logging
100
into
probably
Genshin
if I don't
Impact.
get C6
Yes.
Dahlia.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec. Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo. But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers into that will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6, dire difficulty.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna live stream this and people are gonna see, like, I'm gonna be having the biggest crash out ever.
Once
because
you
I'm
reach
just the
level
actual
6,
buns of
it's
the game
dire
now.
straits.
I stopped
There are
playing
no-
for 3 months. I stopped playing for, like, not 3, 2 months. I stopped playing for 2 months. 2 patches. And I absolutely learned how to I lose how to dodge. Man,
Companions to
it's
turn to for comfort. No promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to
yeah, I ain't doing that. If I'm not getting primos, I'm not touching that.
prove yourself.
Especially if there's now boss.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
All right, that's it for Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder, the outbreak period begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So don't forget to gather your friends and get farming when the
Oh,
time
so it's not
comes.
on patch. Damn it!
All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next
Woo!
installment of the Traveler's Tales
I
is
love
coming in
this.
version 5.7.
Okay,
I'm excited that
Slay.
they replace
Last time
Hangouts
was
with
so
this,
much
but I
fun.
love
We
it.
got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look
Yeah.
at some of the encounters in store
I
for us
got to
this
see,
time
we
around?
got more decon lore from Rosaria. We saw Cho-Young and Sing-Cho being boyfriends. They're the closest thing as a queer relationship this game's gonna get.
Whoa, hang on.
Okay. That's cool. That is so cool, Thomas and Mondstadt. Oh my, okay. This is actually
Wait a
gonna
sec.
give us a
So
lot of lore.
Thomas back in Mondstadt, and he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share.
Huh. I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love him.
Looks like he's got quite the posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's an
Oh, Dara's gonna show up in Node Cry and people are gonna be so pissed. If you don't know Dory lore, she's got connections, like really big connections. So you're not gonna escape Dory for a long while. I don't know why she's talking to Sayu though, but that's cool.
Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Oh, of course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some.
I don't know why people hate her, but I'm so happy she's just gonna be there.
point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite a few. So keep a
Quite a
lookout while
few.
exploring
So,
the open world, travelers.
People,
Being
we're
able
most
to run
likely
into
gonna get a
characters
lot
in
of
the open
Mondstadt
world is
people
such
around.
a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works, so travelers can look forward to that sometime in the future. Yippee!
Some of them are gonna be
Finally,
voice acted,
Overflowing
right?
Abundance is returning at the end of version 5.7.
Oh, cool.
Travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops. So, that travelers can look forward to
who's
in
it?
the new version.
First updates, including new character and action cards. You can now
Okay,
add
now we're gonna
Malika.
get slice of
Asian
life.
fan, the new
Quality of life
version.
stuff.
First up is an improved resource management feature for mobile players.
Oh.
Simply put,
That's
it's
pretty
a
good.
practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the 5.7 update,
That was actually so cute. Mm-hmm.
Nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh,
That's really
slay.
nice for
Yup. So
mobile
travelers
players.
who haven't updated the mobile version in a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
That's
And
really
you will
nice.
now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin are 60. That way, like less condensed resin use is actually so
resin is worth
neat.
60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better
They
experience.
still haven't added with the second half. You can still restart, but you keep your time from the first half. I want that so bad, man, because like there's literally times where I miss it by like 2 or 1 seconds, and I have to restart all the way from the beginning, and I hate
Overall.
doing that.
All right, well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third
Mocking it.
redemption
It's
code.
Alice.
旅人の皆さん、
Oh,
こんにちは。
oh,
鈴木
that's not
愛で
Alice.
す。今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうご
I
ざい
don't
ま
know
す。
that singer.
私は、スカーク
というキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スター・オデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編英語で世界各国というか世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もう全て英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いて、すごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。あいりでした。バイバイ。
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
Is it out now?
So exciting.
So exciting.
I saw
Well,
some
you guys,
shit.
that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version.
I don't like that music. That's kind of ominous.
That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malwika in
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Navilet, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well,
That's
I'm really
favorite.
excited for, I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also so excited for Dahlia. And like, we've been waiting so long for these characters. And also, Dane's Lip. I'm so excited. And that animated short, oh my gosh. And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that Twins quest.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
Half a
That's crazy.
decade.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssos, travelers, and happy adventuring!
Thank
Can I
you.
get 5 big booms?
Boom, 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 boom!
Did they actually let her say that?
Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Please show me. If it shows Alice, I'm gonna fucking jump. This is not Korai?
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frost Moon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch.
Oh my god, we're gonna fucking... Oh my god, I'm... Okay.
Living where the silver light shines. Others
Oh, we're getting silhouette,
carry
like,
the torch,
figures.
fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the snow and
Oh my god! That's a playable character.
they still yearn for the frosts of old. While the Fatui look to the stars above,
Oh my god!
trying to seize the false fur.
Oh my god, oh
While
my
the
god, oh my god,
Fatui
oh my
look
god.
to the stars above, trying in vain
Those are new Fatui agents
to
to get...
seize the false
Metal.
firmament.
I want to strangle you! The
And
Torah?
there are the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long
Is that Barca? he's got the curse of the male fireball build, but
my friends, of course.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Can't be outdone.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
They will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story
Is that the spaceship? What is
about
that?
to begin.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Pour me another cup of
So
tea.
the Tori's here. Alice is here. There's a new playable character. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. That's the Genshin Impact live stream. 5.8 is probably gonna show us the new characters that are gonna come out. Alice. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, Alice. All right. Thank you, everyone who watches the stream. I might stream later today playing Genshin. Probably not. My headset needs to charge. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. Everyone have a great day and bye-bye.